everyone! Today we are discussing the 11th Sustainable Development Goal of the United Nations, which is sustainable cities and communities. That means to build cities, communities, and infrastructure that is good for the environment and doesn't hurt it in any way, so that we have sealed a better future for all of humanity. But the road to that goal is long and has a lot of bumps in it. 3.5 billion people, half of humanity, live in cities, and 5 billion people are expected to live in cities by 2030. 828 million people live in slum-like conditions, and most of them are found in Eastern or Southeastern Asia. The world's cities take up just 3% of the Earth's land, but they are responsible for 60 to 80% of energy consumption and 75% of carbon emissions. 1 out of 4 urban residents live in a slum. Although sustainable cities sound like the best thing in the world, if we want to achieve this goal, we have to work for it. Now let me tell you some things that are standing in the way of building sustainable cities, or in other words, some causes. Most people are now accustomed to living in high-rise buildings or luxurious apartments. Before this urbanization, the people who were living a good life are now getting accustomed to living a better life. But the people who were already living on a low income before this urbanization, life isn't so great for them anymore. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. Most of the people who were living on a low income before the urbanization are now living in slums. And the people who were living on a good income before this urbanization are now living with luxury. Another thing that stands in the way would be climate change. And don't get me wrong, we are the ones that caused climate change because of all our pollution. But climate change is causing more natural disasters and causing damage to resources. Now let me give you some suggestions, which I call big solutions, that people in power can do in order to change the world and make it a better place to live in. Generate awareness about your city's carbon footprint and make ways to improve it. Start an online carpooling system for people who live in areas that don't have access to reliable public transport. Invest in and encourage the development of sport and recreational spaces. They promote and make a healthier and stronger community. So you might be wondering, what organizations are already helping? If we are going to solve this problem, we're not going to do it alone, are we? What help are we going to get? These organizations would be organizations such as UN, UNESCO, ICLEI, and C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group. Now for my simple solutions. Use public transport, city bikes, or other environmentally friendly ways of transport instead of cars and transport that excretes pollution and smoke into the air, which eventually is leading to climate change, which leads to natural disasters. Another simple solution is very simple, but it's uncommon in most parts of the world. This simple solution is sort your garbage. There are 3 main sections that you should make, and those sections are compost, recycling, and garbage. The compost section is made for all things that can go back into the ground and decompost and make the soil better and more full of nutrients. So you can put things that were grown from the ground, such as beans, vegetables, all those sort of things, table scraps, and eggshells, and those kind of things as well. The recycling part is for all things that are related to trees, such as cardboard and paper. So anything that was made out of trees you can put in there. And it's not meant for plastic, which can be a common misunderstanding, because on the back of packages you might see a sign that has the recycling symbol on it. That basically means to put it in the garbage and not throw it anywhere and pollute the environment. So don't misunderstand and put it in the recycling, where you should put cardboard and paper. Put it in the garbage along with all the other plastic and styrofoam things that cannot decompose into the ground or be recycled to make more paper or cardboard. The last simple solution that I will tell you today is to generally be friendly to the environment and plant more trees. Be friendly around the neighborhood, feed birds and squirrels and all the animals that you're sharing the environment with, and plant trees so that we can have more things to get oxygen from and things that are keeping this planet healthy. So those were the 3 simple solutions that I told you today. But if you have any more simple solutions that can change the world, please share them in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned lots from it. For more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel Connections to Build and to Build Well.